right here. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, it's ARA. And so we had the Microsoft Dev Direct 2024 a couple of days ago with some interesting gameplay revealed at the event. One of them is a game that I've been following for quite some time. It's called ARA History Untold. It's a 4X game in which you take a civilization, a people, and you grow it, not necessarily according to real history, which makes it interesting. I love those alternate history games. Let's have a look here.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games.
All right,
We
Mark
founded the
Mayer.
studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time.
Oh, what did they
like
make?
Civilization 5.
Ah, so they worked on Civ 5. Okay.
We came together.
Yeah, we can definitely see the kind of map here. That's what we would see in Civilization 5. But it seems quite different in terms of, look at those borders here, for example. That's not your regular Civilizations tile,
to
though.
create something new.
Oh, wow. That's... is there some city building elements in this game? This looks pretty nice.
And innovative in a genre we all love.
Okay, they even have like the individual citizens going about their business. I don't know if they are curved roads, but you can have roads that go sideways, so that's already an improvement compared to the regular, grid with 90-degree angles.
ARA History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
ARA is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and game.
Ooh, all right, so these are different types of leaders that we can be playing with. Some of them that I probably recognize. I suppose this is Queen Isabella of Spain right there. Let's see if there are any other leaders. That looks like Charlemagne here. Is there anyone else that I can... Julius Caesar of the Romans. There you go. Probably Cleopatra right next to him. And... I don't recognize much of the other leaders, but maybe that's just me not being quite ignorant.
Gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international...
Wait a second, is there gonna be like RTS type of gameplay like in Age of Empires? Hey, Swoopa! Nice to see you today, Swoopa. How are you doing? By the way, please let me know in the chat, how is the sound? Because I'm really worried my microphone arm is gone, so I just placed the microphone on the desk and I raised the level because it's not as close to my mouth as it used to be. So if it's too loud or not loud enough or strange, let me know in the comment section down below. If there's an echo as well, please let me know. But yeah, I'm also excited about this game. I've been following its development and this is looking quite great.
stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With ARA, we wanted to...
Makes me think, this territory system makes me think of Empire Earth 2. I don't know if you guys played this game from a long time ago, but it kind of had that too. That's what it makes me think of.
challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable...
Oh, I don't like this word, empowering. Oh, it's so fashionable these days. You don't even need to say that.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack. And
Wow, now that's going to be sounding quite authentic. If they bought all these instruments from all over the world to have music from all over the world, that's super cool.
expand the game and make it really good.
Really?
Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see.
Oh wow, so according to the concept art, you can even go all the way till modern age with helicopters,
From
skyscrapers.
concept to completion. We started small.
Right,
building a robust
Swoopa.
game engine, questioning our
Cool, so still concept art here. Which leader did we look at here? Alexander the Great. Oh, Wu Zetian is there too. Yeah, the only empress of China, by the way.
robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is ARA, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where...
I love this. I love that it goes into all these details where you can actually see the citizens going by their business, right? It is a weird time for me to stream indeed, Sandgropper. How are you doing today? How is the voice, by the way? Because as I said, my microphone arm is broken. I put it on my desk. I cannot hear if it's too loud or not loud enough, or if there's an echo. But yeah, I'm home alone, so that's why I'm streaming.
Where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious
So there's gonna be also defenses here, defensive wall. That's cool.
nation on the planet.
So they're trying to make like the ultimate strategy game. You've got 4X and micromanagement Age of Empires style at the same time.
For ARA, we knew we needed deep systems
Yeah, I have a cold.
with outcomes
I
that
have a cold,
encourage
that's right.
exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally,
That's cool, and that's really nice. You know, they let players make their own choices on how the civilization is going to go. I love it because every time it adds so much replayability, and you're going to go, even with the same civilization, you're going to go different paths and see what the outcome is going to be, and the AI is also going to be the same as
we
well.
knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into ARA is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space.
So cool.
a
Look at
blank
those
canvas
wildlife
for
there.
players to paint the society.
But it's an alternate Earth that looks like the real Earth, right? I mean, this definitely looks like, for example, the Gulf of Mexico with Yucatan. I mean, I guess that's what it is.
Their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and
Whoa, look at that! Modern times skyscrapers. That's... I mean, how far does it go? Does it even go into the future?
reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of ARA is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
Oh, okay, the prestige system. So how does that work?
To win a game of ARA, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige.
Why is there Joan of Arc? Come on. So prestige, okay, so the more prestige you have some terms. So all of that here, commerce, culture, government, industry, it's basically what you have. If you guys play Galactic Civilizations, that's also something that's in the game.
The player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might. Scientific advancement.
Whoa! Whoa! Mecha Warrior Future Age? Oh my gosh. Okay, that is... looks like we are definitely going to be going quite far into the future. Huh. We get Gundams, right? I'm all in now, says Swoopa. Yeah, right? This is crazy. I was not expecting that at all.
The choice is theirs. In ARA, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play ARA, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history.
Nah, it's basically a wonder from Age of Empires, right? That's what it is.
Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of ARA that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The
Crafting? Okay. So you've got artisans that are, buildings you build, and they can craft... These are basically improvements, right? They're not going to be real goods, are they?
crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally...
Oh no, these are actual goods that maybe you'll be selling to other other civilizations.
Getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that
Oh, for the
exists in
triumphs.
ARA
Okay, for
compared
the...
to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out
So
in
you're using crafting for getting some of the achievements that are in the game.
ARA at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner
Hey, what happened to my video?
of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives,
Okay, so it does include international trade as well.
and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in ARA encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system.
Oh, nice. Okay, so every player is going to have the same turn at the same time, so you don't see what the others are doing, and you don't have to wait. That's good. That is good game design here.
Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves.
Yeah, that's super annoying. You know, you're reacting to the moves and you can't do anything about it because it's not your turn. That's what Gassiv does, for example. I hate that. That's good.
In ARA, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes ARA just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
Good. Plus, I think that the idea of having turns was perhaps because of technical limitations of the past, which are no longer relevant in today's gaming world. So maybe that's why they just have the technology to be able to have simultaneous turns like that.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For ARA, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is
Oh my gosh, they have Boudica here from the Celts. That's so cool.
in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in ARA has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a
Can we change the leader throughout times? Like, because it would be weird to have, for example, Sennacherib from the Assyrian Empire in the year 2000, right? That would be very strange. So I'm wondering if those leaders eventually, leave and die. It would make sense.
powerful and unique leader trait, informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
Yeah, because some of these leaders were not in power, right? They were just maybe moral leaders or industry leaders.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making ARA for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game.
Oh.
It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too
Haha,
aggressive
it's hunting down the villagers. Look at that, it's a huge
or
pack.
disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
Cougars, cougars,
Cougars! I hate cougars!
"Someone get these feline demons away from me." I'm happy
Yeah, that's what happens, right? And that probably happened in Alpha. These are the things that happen in the whole Alpha stage. Star Citizen followers know what we're talking about here with Alpha. That's what it is.
to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of ARA is only the
Cool, this year, guys. I've already wishlisted a long time ago on Steam, but I'm really looking forward to the
beginning.
release.
We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play ARA and to create your own history.
That's awesome. Oh, fall 2024. So we don't have a date yet, but it's gonna be this fall. Man, that's still a long time to wait, guys. Anyway, let's go back to Star Citizen.